Hey everyone, my name is Jye Marshall, this is the Jye and I channel, and today I'm going to show you how to thread up your sewing machine. Today I'm going to show you how to thread up my B33 Bernette Sewing machine. The reason I love this machine so much is because its mechanics are very similar to my industrial machine, the machine I use to make hundreds of clothes with. It's super simple, and let's get started. Before we get started though, make sure you have some good quality thread. And I know it sounds silly to say, but make sure your thread color is the same as your fabric. That way the stitches kind of disappear. I'm going to use fluoro yellow because I want you to see the steps when I'm threading it up. To start, we're going to wind the bobbin. The bobbin case is usually in the sewing bed. Grab your bobbin casing out and then pull your bobbin out. Now your bobbin could be plastic or it could be metal, doesn't really matter. Same thing, tomato, tomato, metal, plastic, same. Now we need to thread the top half of our machine to wind the bobbin. To do this, there's usually some kind of mechanism or button to stop the needle from going up and down. Unlike my industrial machine where the needle just has some sort of crazy party. On my machine, you just pull out the hand wheel. All right, we're ready to start threading. Grab your thread and we're gonna place it on the top of the machine. Then grab the end of your thread and follow the arrows. I'm gonna go around the tension disc and back up. Then grab your empty bobbin and place it on the top of the machine. Now with the end of your thread, you usually feed it through a little tiny hole, but I find that so frustrating and fiddly. So I usually just go around the bobbin a couple of times to get it started. Now that you've started winding the bobbin, you want to push over to activate the bobbin winding. Then you can push down on the foot lever and it starts winding your bobbin. Alrighty, now that our bobbin is all winded, you can grab your trusty snips and snip off the thread. Now that our bobbin has some thread on it, we need to place it back into our bobbin casing. Not all machines have these, but just refer to your manual. To do this, I'm going to place it into my bobbin casing and I'm going to make sure that my thread is going around clockwise or like a 9. They say something about the moon landing, no, I didn't really know anything about the moon landing, so I just remember a 9. Then come back up through, click it in, and make sure that your thread is coming out the 9 way. Then place it back into the machine. And with the bobbin casing, you always want to make sure that it clicks in, like so. Okay, now that our bobbin's all sorted, it's time to thread up the rest of our machine. Now remember, when threading your machine, you always want to make sure that your needle's in the highest point that it can be. It's pretty simple, you just have to follow the arrows. Grab the end of your thread and place it through the thread guide, down through the tension discs, back up and around this hook. You want to make sure that the thread is caught inside the hook, then back down and through the thread guide. Another thing that I really love about this machine is that it has auto needle threading, which is super handy. It threads the thread through the needle. If your machine doesn't have this, don't worry. I used to have a machine for so long that didn't have this, and my industrials don't have it either, but it's super handy. And there you go, your machine's all threaded up. The last thing to do is just catch the bobbin thread. And to do this, you just want to hold the top thread, put your needle down into the machine, and bring the bobbin thread up through the bottom. Pull them back both together and just to the back of the machine. And there you go, your machine is all threaded and ready to sew. And just like that, your machine's all threaded up. Thanks so much for watching another video, and don't forget to practice, practice, practice.